Barbara.
Okay, so where are you from?
I come from Czech Republic.
Da 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 da, Czech Republic.
So I've been living in UK, in Scotland, and Denmark for some time. So I like that you are like on your own and you are creating your own reality. You know, there is no parents, there is no your friends which might influence you, right? So it's just you. Yeah, you do what you want, and you just see what you like. Maybe you also get to know yourself a bit more. I like the process of getting used to a new place, space, environment. So living abroad, no, I don't have anything against. Well, you feel lonely a lot, you know, so you have to go through that. Thanks God we are lucky to live in this age, so we can do video calls with your family, so that's beautiful. So that helps a lot. So yeah, being lonely, yeah, I think that.
Miriam.
William, hi.
Hi.
Where are you from?
From Poland.
Poland, okay. So, why did you left your country? I'm sorry.
She didn't record the interview. I left my country because I wanted to look for something different, for a different culture and for nice weather and the sun. But we have long winter, 5 months of a strong winter, so it was nice to change the climate a bit and see the palm trees and just be on the beach, be close to the water. For now, in this moment of my life, yes, I like it better because it fits to my lifestyle. I can go to nature and relax, and I can grow some weed legally.
Yeah. Would you go back to your country at some point?
I don't plan for now to come back to my country, but we will see what the universe will bring and what's gonna happen. I like living in Malta because of the sun and because of the nice weather, because of nice open people, and you can easily meet someone on the street or in the coffee shop or in the bar. I traveled, like I made a small travels to like Georgia,
Georgia?
Yes. To Spain or to Portugal, to Sicily, but I never been more far, like away from the Europe. Yes, it's beautiful, but I don't know the language, so it makes things harder. And here in Malta, we all speak English. Almost all people speak. They have pros and cons, both of these countries. Like, depends what you are looking for in the moment of your life now. Living abroad. I don't like the distance from my family and from my friends.
Yeah.
And I don't like to just transition completely to a different language. It's easier for me to communicate in Polish, so the transition is a bit hard. From living abroad, I learned, I think, like the dolce far niente, you know, it was in the movie, and it means like enjoying the life, I think, as far as I remember. So Maltese people, I think they enjoy the moments. Every day they work, but as well every day they have chill times, they have their ciggy, they have their coffee, they go on the sun, put their face to the sun, so they enjoy moment a bit more, like, you know, that you can find yourself in many different places, see many different perspectives on life by living abroad, and it's a nice experience. Makes you more confident. Hi, is Relacha Cafe in here?
So where are you from?
Oh my God, America. I've been to Turkey, I've been to Japan, Thailand, Germany, Switzerland, Czech Republic, France. Did I say Spain? I don't think I said Spain. Malta, England. I like the way it makes me feel. It's challenging, so it makes me feel like I'm growing and I'm learning new things, and like I felt like I'd grown as far as I could grow in America, and here, every place I go, you have to kind of learn like how to work with the culture and learn how things work at each place, and it makes you grow as a person. It makes you realize how small you are. It's really humbling. It's nice. It's peaceful. Oh God. Airbnbs, depending on where you go. Like Japan is just like for no reason unbelievably expensive, and Malta, but then you'll go to and Switzerland are really expensive. But if like you go to Turkey or like France or like the United Kingdom, they're cheap, really cheap. Like, but then I would say the transportation is really complicated if you don't know how to speak the language. So you really have to do your research, like, and know what you're doing before you go, because if you don't, you're gonna have a bad time. Otherwise, bad experience-wise, I think that closed-mindedness of people in Japan and some countries, even in Turkey and in Italy, has a really bad issue about closed-mindedness. But I mean, whenever you go somewhere, some parts of you're gonna have to learn to change. But sometimes you have to be strong and not let the place you're at change you, because the people, like your friends or like wherever you're at in the world, some of them might try to change you because they want you to fit in, but you should be the nail that sticks out. Don't be the nail that gets hammered in. Be yourself, because if you lose yourself when you travel, then you're missing the whole point of traveling, is to better yourself and change yourself, but also, keep the core of you there. Your movie is a life, and how you write your script is your choice. You can live it safe and play it safe, or you can go out there and live it like it's an action movie, and it's way more fun if you do, but sometimes it sucks, really. Eating ramen every day for some people might suck, but for me it was great. Right. I loved it. Oh, it was enjoyable. It's the perfect time to go because someone started playing Coldplay, so peace out, guys.
I'm from France.
France. Which part?
I was born in Lyon. Started with the US. When I was 18, I traveled to the US to be part of an exchange program and to learn English, because as you probably know, we are not so popular to speak good English, so it was a good reason for me to go to the States and start the journey there.
So why did you left your country?
Back then, I felt like I felt a bit lost. I didn't know what to do in my life. I was 17. It was a tough period for me, and I live in a small village. I didn't know what type of studies I wanted to do, and one of my cousins was like filling this form to go abroad, and I said, wow, I want to do that too. And then I did the same. Then I went to the UK. In Coventry.
For how long?
For 1 year. It was also part of the school, and we were given the possibility to stay a year abroad and study in our field. So I was like, yeah, for sure I will continue this journey. And living abroad, wow, it's a great question. I mean, meeting people from all over the world is a wonderful aspect. I feel like we are all one. When we meet all these people from different cultures, different languages, and so on. That because society, makes us believe that we are all different, and you're this, you're that, and building walls. But that's the opposite, the truth, And I think Malta is a perfect example for that, like combining so many people, like we have just right now. And the mix of cultures and diversity is like to me, like the best gift we can give ourselves to experience, like being always surprised, because if you live always with the same type of people, same culture, you hear the same stories, same things all over the time, and so at some point you sort of like create a comfort zone, okay, life is like this, then I should do this, I follow somehow a bit conditioning, and another type of conditioning, I would say. But living abroad, so like wow, we just get out of the box and then the view is, oh, this is like that, but I thought that. So it's a great way to unprogram things, a great way to uncondition ourselves and finding out who we are, basically. At least that's how I feel. I would say the only thing that has been hard was maybe to be away from the family when I couldn't travel back. So I was a bit stuck here for a few times, during the pandemic. So it was a bit tough for me to not see my. It was a bit tough during some a small period. I had to do these quarantine things, and I was like, maybe I cannot go back to my country. But even though the swimming is always an option, but.
Hi, I'm Reika. I'm half Japanese and half Korean. I will start from why I left my country. I was always dreamed about living abroad, and in Japan I always had the same routine, same people. I was getting bored of my life. I always felt the pressure from my parents to get married or have a right job. So I think that was one of my reasons I left. I think where you live makes your world. So the world I was living was so small. So I left my country when I was 30. I thought I can't find what I want to do in Japan. I didn't realize at the time, maybe I left my country to find myself. So I've been to New York, Mexico, Istanbul, Spain, Italy, Malta, Canada, and Korea. Meeting new people from other country to get new idea of living life, or meeting local people to ask where to go, where to eat. So that's one of my favorite part of living abroad. And after living abroad, I met a lot of people and asking about their life story, and now I think I know what I want to do, how I want to live my life. So I guess it was nice. I get to spend my time myself, so I can do whatever I want. I can find out what I like, what I don't like. Most hard part of living abroad for me is I can't be close to people who I love, like my family or friends. If there's anything happen, I can't be there for them. So that makes me sometimes worry. But otherwise, I don't have any complaints about living abroad. Even the language. When I was in Mexico, I had a little bit hard time, but I started to learn Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Qué tal? I enjoy learning new language and process of settlement. I like to find out new gym, new coffee shop, new restaurant, culture, people. I think I enjoy it, so actually that's my favorite part of living abroad. So now I love my life. I know what I like, what I want to do, and how I want to be. From bottom of my heart, I can appreciate what I have, my family and people around me. I am proud of my country, and now I have a confidence I can do whatever I want. I know it sounds so cliche, but age is just a number. I learned in life settling is never will be my option. Bye.